Hey, what's up, everybody? One Glory here. Happy August. This is gonna be a really quick review because I've gotta go do something like half an hour. But today's review is going to be, as I set my computer down, the the long-awaited Cunninghams double feature. So basically, the Cunninghams are an indie rock band from Thornhill, Ontario, but they play in and around the GTA clubs like the Alma Combo, Horseshoe Tavern, a couple other places. But they're a great band. They're the first family of rock and roll in quotes. They basically it's sort of like the Beatles meets it's hard to find another band that meets them, but it's like I guess the feel of the Beatles with like the sound of like Sonic Youth slash REM, maybe mixed with a little bit of like garage rock. But basically, they have two EPs. The first one, That Oughta Hold 'Em, which was released in 2007, and High Class Rock and Roll, which was released in 2009. Okay, so the first one, That Oughta Hold 'Em, is a good introduction to their sound. The guitar work is pretty fantastic, especially on I Am Nothing, Black and White, and my personal favorites, Keep Moving Like a Butterfly and Something Wrong in America. I would say definitely listen to this EP the whole way through because even though the other two songs on here, Baby, 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 and Shot Through a Postcard, are kind of the weaker points, it's still worth listening to the whole way through. I also really like the band because sort of the lyrics are more relatable than other songs or from other bands. Like I Am Nothing, basically it's that it doesn't get any more obvious than that. It's the narrator is explaining how no matter what he tries to do, he can't get a point across and he feels isolated and he doesn't get the attention he deserves. And then, of course, they have their sort of catchy songs like Black and White. You listen to the chorus of that, you'll be humming it like the whole day. Keep Moving Like a Butterfly, same thing. That was the first song I heard that actually got me interested in that band. So I really do like that song. And also Something Wrong in America. That's like the sleeper hit of that EP. It's kind of grown on me. Overall, it's not exactly lacking, but I still feel like they could have done a lot better from there. So I'm giving the first one an 8 out of 10. And now we move on to High Class Rock and Roll. This came out in 2009, and right from the start, it immediately improves on the first one. Um, Better Than Bullets is a great introductory track to this EP. It's got a nice riff. The vocals are pretty nice, sort of like it's not what you did, but what you done, and it's better than bullets. So swallow your innocence and stick it to your pride. And something like when you're like Superman with the weight of the world on your shoulders. Basically, it's trying to reach out to those people that are very stressed out, very depressed, and feel like the whole world's caving in on them, and trying to give an olive branch. Like, life's gonna get better, and don't let the weight of the world forgive this little punk. Like, don't let everything get to you. And then, of course, the awesome guitar work, especially the solo at the end. It gets like really spacey with the effects boxes and everything. It's awesome. Then we've got Hold Me in Your Arms, and that track right there, it really shows the Beatles influence. Like the way the guitar sounds is like very Beatles-esque, like something you'd hear from Revolver or maybe Sgt. Pepper's. I'm just eyeballing there. Then there's On a Mountain. Now, On a Mountain and Open Up the Sun are the two tracks on here that are acoustic, which, considering up until now all the songs that they've done have been with electric guitars and stuff, it's a nice change of pace. I mean, it's not exactly the best part of the EP, but I'd say On a Mountain is pretty nice. And then we go to Gun Blaster, and Gun Blaster was their first real single, and they have a music video for it, which it references this movie about something like robots trying to take over the world. I forget what it's called, but there'll be an annotation right over here. Um, and when I find out what it is, I'm gonna look it up and put it in there. And it's a great music video. You should definitely watch it. Like that song is probably the most high energy song on here. You've got Reggie the drummer going, and then you've got Clap Spray coming with a nice bass. It's like if you can see my hands right over here. How'd I do for a bass impersonation? Then you got the guitar coming in with like a nice crunchy riff. And then you've got the main stuff like my head spinning like a gun blaster, da 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 da. Take me on down out of the rain. Probably got the lyrics wrong in about half of that, but you get the idea. And then we have Open Up the Sun to close out the EP. Oh, I forgot the sleeper hit on this EP, Portrait of Jealousy. It's got a riff that sort of reminds me of something like Interpol mixed with The Strokes, with a little bit of folk rock like Mumford & Sons, like do 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 like that. I love the way that feels. And then the lyrics, it's basically talking about, it could be some kind of love song because the guy's talking about how he could be the girl's portrait of jealousy, and you could smile like I could be your portrait of jealousy, smile like you're never in the picture. I could be your last little, no, heart's little memory, smile like you're never in addiction, and I could be your last bit of sanity, smile like you've never known the difference. I think the point is, it's a really good song, and I would recommend it. Overall, High Class Rock and Roll definitely brings a more guitar-heavy sound to the Cunninghams, and I really like it. And they released a new single back in June called You Don't Know, but unfortunately I have not gotten a hold of that. I'd like to. I'm sure if I peruse the interwebs I might find it, but I'm gonna give High Class Rock and Roll a 9. Definitely a step up from first one. And quick plug, links in the D box under thingy, along with the Cunningham's MySpace and website. Songs I recommend you check out from these guys include I Am Nothing, Black and White, Something Wrong in America, Gun Blaster, Portrait of Jealousy, Better Than Bullets, Hold Me in Your Arms. And if I had to recommend one more, Keep Moving Like a Butterfly. So, everything for that is going to be in the D box, under thingy, whatever. It's going to be in the description. And again, I know I said next review is going to be Electric Ladyland or Insomniac. I'm kind of scatterbrained and forgot, but I will say this. If I have to give you one band to listen to this week, Maximum the fucking Hormone. Maximum the Hormone is a new metal band from Japan, and they are mainly known in the anime community for providing the opening and ending themes to Death Note at some point, What's Up People, and Zetsubo Billy. But they've also got a lot of other great songs. They've got Bikini Sports Ponchin from their second album, Buikikais, which I actually love. I love how it meshes between like a hard rock, metal-ish main verse to the sort of dance rock where it's like, Bikini Sports Ponchin, Bikini Sports Ponchin. Like the dance rock thing. I like that. And then they've also got the title track, which is pretty nice. And then their new single, Maximum the Hormone, from Greatest of the Hits 2011 to 2011. Anyways, there's going to be links for all the Cunningham stuff in the D-bar. There's going to be links to Maximum the Hormone's website in the D-bar as well, if I can fit it all. As of now, I'm probably going to be using the Tumblr more for reviews and stuff, so if you guys see I'm not using the blog spot as often, it's because it's hard to maintain two websites at once like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the Cunninghams. And maybe if one of you guys are watching this, you can email me your new single, and I'll review that at some point in the future. But I'm One Glory. And to quote Mari from Smosh, Mata Raishu ne! That was off. That was terrible. I will see you guys next time. Rock it out. Thumbs up, rate, comment, sub, request, all that good stuff. Check you later.